Hey, how you doing? This is JJ with Deluxe Vehicle Detailing and Paint Correction here in beautiful, well, not really so beautiful right now. Kind of cloudy, kind of hot, 86.2, 81% humidity. This beautiful Sentra SR R just came in. The woman loves this car. This car has been in other videos of mine. She loves shiny things. The inside of her car is full of bling and shininess and beautifulness. Blingy. I am still experimenting with my new to me iPad 10. I just bought a new, this is the fourth set I think I've bought, will not pair with the iPad. Says that it is completely compatible. I wanted to have this nice cool little thing and walk away, and I'm so over these lavalier fucking things. Anyway, that's not my point. My point is, when a client comes in and they have, it's pretty easy to, I was going to say it's easy to flip you around. The flip around button has disappeared on me because, I'm still getting used to it. Sorry about that. So I'm going to have to kind of on the blind show you that the client came in and I said, hey, sometimes good old distilled white vinegar is all you need, and it's cheap because she's always on a budget and needs things to be inexpensive. And the water spots start on examination. I did a rinseless wash and dried with a towel. It was pouring at the time then. You can still see the water on the car. So I looked for water spotting, and it kind of does this. The wheel is all water spotted up. We're not going to worry about that, but she's absolutely frantic about her paint, and it basically kind of came up and went around and was on this chrome strip, which you can probably still see. Sorry, this is kind of an on-the-fly video. I'm going to try and keep it short. I've been putting out some long ones so you can see the water spotting, hopefully, there on the plastic and on the chrome. It's not as bad. I actually touched it up with some, but you can see it on the lens, plastic lens. I don't know how well you'll catch that, but in my looking before, I'm not seeing what you can. I have this flipped around. Now you see no water spotting here. You see no water spotting on this chrome piece. And that's because after I wiped about half the hood, half the windshield, half the door in vinegar, and then rinseless washed it and dried it, there was no difference. So complete fail on the white vinegar, although I've seen it work. And I have a video. Guy brought in a really nice car. I think it was a Bentley or something. Anyway, I fixed his problem. So I kind of put them in order of, I told her too, it's, cost. I got to get all PP'd up with goggles and, mask and long pants and a long sleeve shirt if I'm going to get into, sulfuric and hydrofluoric acid. This is WSP from Underdog. Love the stuff. Here's some good old fashioned Meguiar's wheel brightener, acid. Here, Sud Factory paint, Sud Factory glass. But the featured reason for this video is don't underestimate Chemical Guy's water spot remover, mineral neutralizer, and this stuff is a gel, right? So in that I can be in the garage and I don't have a drain in here, after I got all the vinegar off and she was kind of disappointed, and I said, look, I'm going to try and keep you in a budget here. If I can just smear some of this on and let it sit for a couple minutes and rinseless wash it off. And I do have a neutralizer in the bucket. I put some Purple Power degreaser. It's a high pH. I put some other thing. There's some rinseless in there, distilled water. And, just took the mitt and, neutralized as best I could the acid, and then still, got in there with the sprayer, with the, the ONR, right? I'm on version 6 now. I'm thinking I like it a lot more than version 5. There'll be a video out on that sometime soon. But anyway, the long story short is, and I'm just going to wrap up the video on this. You can see, let me grab that light again. Sorry about my, what did I do with my, So I'm going to show you the water spotting here. Hope you can pick that up. I'll give you a couple different angles. This is all clean, right? This is all water spotting. Reclaimed water here in Florida. Super, super terrible. We come over here. We come down here. This was all white and crusty down at the bottom. Super bad. 3 minutes, spread it out. I did some agitation on this lower panel. I did no agitation. I just went to the light. I picked my area. We let it sit for a few minutes. Got it off, neutralized it, rinseless, dried it. Bam. Gave her the flashlight. I said, okay, what do you think? She's like, oh my gosh, it's perfect. I got in such a big fight with the management of the apartment complex and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, we can't really do it on plastics. Let me do a little quick read with you if I can. Yep. I gotta get my glasses on. This is story time with JJ. Once upon a time, there was a company called Chemical Guys. And they made a million bazillion products, all of which were pretty mediocre at best and very expensive. And they've got, Walmart selling them for them. Blah, 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 blah. Clean surface, small amount, 2x2 area, buff off excess, neutralize with soap and water or detail spray. Detail spray probably wouldn't be a high pH, but anyway, jet seal, butter wax. Yeah, you're going to have to wax it afterwards. I'm just looking for a warning of don't use on glass, don't use on skin, blah, blah, blah. Do wear gloves, people. Mouth, blah, blah, blah. I want to see if it said glass. Yeah, sorry about that. I should have read it before, but there is nothing about plastics or glass on this. I don't think you should probably use it. Oh, it works on paint, glass, metal, and more. Paint, glass, metal. Let's say plastics. Anyway, I'd be real quick with it if you're going to do plastics. You don't want to screw stuff up. But if you're a detailer out there, it might be a win for you. If you're Joe Blow, public person, watching my detailing channel for some odd reason because you've got water spots, try white vinegar first. The fresher the water spots, the better your results. The guy with the real fancy car, man, I just can't remember. It wasn't like Lambo, but it was a sports car, Bentley, I think, or maybe it was a Maserati. Anyway, it's a black car. It's on my video playlist, but probably under exterior cleaning. But anyway, water spots are a terrible problem down here in the Clearwater area. All you need to do is just clean the vehicle, the paintwork, put it on, buff it off, neutralize it. I would use something with a high pH, and then use some rinseless wash or regular wash water, and please use something that's distilled or reverse osmosis or some kind of clean water. Don't get a bunch of crap water from your hose. that's got 450 parts per million of minerals. Anyway, 10 minutes. That's pretty that's pretty good for me. I thank you all for being with me. Do me a favor, man. Give me the thumbs up. Comment. Some of you are really doing super good on the commenting, which helps the algorithm, which helps my analytics, which helps YouTube recommend me to other people. So, if you've gotten something out of this and, I've shown you how good it works, like super quick, just do me a favor. I would love the subscription. The subscription means everything to me. 1,300 of you have subscribed. 500,000 people have viewed me in the last year. How many of those are bots and stuff? I couldn't really tell you, but anyway, I am trying. I actually have a pistol grip holder. I bought a new stand and stuff for the iPad, which I'm holding right now. Mirror. Yeah, there's us. There's my pistol grip holder, which I've always had, but I didn't have the large apparatus to hold the iPhone. So anyway, that is iPad. So that is my gist of things. Sorry, I probably made a longer video. That's how I am. I'm super extra, and I am just going to do half this hood. I'm going to do this. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff. You can spread it out. Probably use, maybe a quarter or a third of that bottle, half the door, fender. And I'm going to make some money, because I gave her a price. I'm happy with it. So it'll pay for many, 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 many of those bottles. So until next time, like I said, give me the thumbs up. Thanks for being with me. Most people don't subscribe. Most people don't make it this far. But if you have, I got something special for you. Here's my special tip of the day. You want to work fast? Have some espresso. And have, if you can read that, I don't know how I got a mug that talks about God, but I did. So there you go. I will see you on the flip side. Thanks for being with me.